Is the circle of life. I can't do this. It's not even like nice outside today. I didn't put any of that in my notes. Okay, give me a second. In 1994? No. Yes. I don't know what that's about. I can't talk. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done. Hi everybody and welcome back to Azaria's Place. Today we are talking about The Lion King 2. I have a lot of feelings. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm not going to sit here and give a review of The Lion King because I don't know that I want people to bully me on the internet yet. So, anywho, I'm going to hold my thoughts on what I thought of the live action remake of The Lion King, but I think a lot of people will agree that it was kind of just... it happened. So today I'm just going to tell you about everything that I have found thus far about the confirmed Lion King 2 live action film. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. Screen Rant did a whole article about why they think Lion King 2 will be better than the first Lion King. I'll link that below if anybody wants to give that a read, but truthfully, I just don't know how I feel about it. First, let's talk about the Lion King. The original Lion King film was released in 1994. It does have a sequel called Lion King 2 Simba's Pride, as well as Lion King 1.5, which also can be searched as Lion King 3. And the music for The Lion King was composed by Elton John and Hans Zimmer. So everyone knows the story, it's iconic. The remake for The Lion King happened in 2019, which was last year, and I have a lot of feelings about it. I don't know, I saw it twice in theaters, and yeah, one of those times was more because my parents wanted to see it again, slash for the first time. So, I don't know, I think that it was still a success. I don't think that Disney's realized this yet, that people will go see their films no matter who's in it. I have not been happy with some of the casting choices that Disney's made for prior films, yet I still go see them because I'm an avid Disney fan. There isn't much they have to do to get us to like their films. And the only thing about remakes that's tricky is that they have to do something different, I think. And I think that there are some people that are like, well, I want a remake that is the exact copy of the film. And then we got that with The Lion King, and people were very disappointed. And I think that people just don't realize that they want more storytelling. But then you have people that are like, well, they added all this stuff, it doesn't make sense. Well, I can tell you Aladdin is perfect. So there you go. I just think that The Lion King was really an exact copy of the film, just slightly underwhelming. I mean, cutting some of Be Prepared, the hyenas had some added things, and truthfully, the best part of the film were Timon and Pumbaa. I know I said I wasn't going to say my opinions about this film on here, but here I am. So, I don't know, I just think that it's hard. It's hard to remake a film, and I think that the struggle is that The Lion King kind of got it right the first time. I mean, there wasn't really anything that I could see myself wanting more in this film when I thought about a remake. I guess going back, I never really think about what they could possibly add to the films, but after having Aladdin, which came before The Lion King, I thought more about how exciting it could be to have a live-action remake of The Lion King, because they added so much more for Aladdin, including Jasmine's dialogue, first of all, another song for her, as well as giving the genie more of a backstory. I think that I got really excited for what we could possibly do with The Lion King, and then they did less with The Lion King, so it was just weird. So on to The Lion King 2. The Lion King's remake of 2019 was directed by Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau is also director for The Mandalorian, which is a Disney Plus original series. However, The Lion King 2 does have a confirmed director in Barry Jenkins. He's probably best known for his direction of Moonlight. Now, as far as the story, nothing has been confirmed yet, really, in terms of the story, but there has been some reportings on what the story could possibly follow. Like I said, there were 2 sequels for the film, which were Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, which followed the story of Simba's daughter, Kiara, and her love story with Kovu, who is the chosen leader of Scar, and all the complications that come with that. And then you have Lion King 1.5 / Lion King 3 Hakuna Matata, which follows Timon and Pumbaa's perspective of the first film. So honestly, I'd be kind of intrigued to see what that looks like. Would I like to follow Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner around for 2 hours? Probably. I probably would. But there are also films like Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa, which is kind of like Tarzan and Jane, where they have a few episodes that I guess they never used from a TV show, and they string them together and make a movie out of it. I think in this film, Pumbaa lost his memory, and in order to help him restore his memory, Timon takes him through some of their memories that they've had together. Yeah, it's weird. I will link the Disney wiki page for that below if anybody wants to give that a read, but I don't think that that's anywhere right now to be able to stream. There's tons of source material for them to use and pull from if they wanted to follow the storyline of Kiara and Kovu and Simba's reign in Pride Rock, or if they wanted to focus on Timon and Pumbaa for whatever reason. A lot of sources actually say that the film is actually going to focus more on the mythology of the characters, including Mufasa's backstory. So that means that instead of getting a sequel, we might be getting a prequel. Which is really, really interesting that some articles said that we might get how Mufasa came to be the ruler of Pride Rock, which means we'd meet all new characters. We'd meet probably Mufasa's parents. We'd probably see how Mufasa and Scar were raised. And I think that'd be a really, really intriguing story to watch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I think it would take a lot of the pressure off of them for having to recreate something. And I think that's where they ran into the trouble with The Lion King. Of course, if you're remaking The Lion King, like I said, it had pretty much everything right the first time. So it's like, what do you do with that? How do you change that? I really don't know the answer. But I will tell you what they did was not what I wanted. Either way, I think it'll be really cool to see them do something more original than they have been doing in the past, especially in the wake of Mulan. If you want to see my thoughts on that film, I'll link that below as well. But I think when they try to copy something, it just hasn't turned out right yet. And when they try to expand something, in the cases of Aladdin or Dumbo, it's been really, really cool and successful in my opinion. And I think it's been more effective in terms of storytelling. So, but what do I know? What do I know? But I think that either way, I'll be going to see the film just because that's who I am as a person. But yeah, tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm really intrigued to see if anybody cares what the story follows. I would love to see some of the songs from Simba's Pride or even Lion King 1.5 in Lion King 2. If we could make that happen somehow, I think that'd be really cool. I do think that I like the idea of them doing an origin story, kind of like Maleficent-esque. I think that'd be a really cool direction for them to take, but I don't really know. Like I said, nothing's really confirmed yet, but that's what has been in the talks. Again, it really wouldn't be a sequel, it'd be a prequel, but again, what do I know? In terms of the cast, of course, the storyline is not confirmed yet, so there is no cast confirmed. If they're doing an origin story, I don't know that we'd even meet an older version of Nala to have, you know, Beyonce in the second film, but I'd be intrigued to see who gets to come back and what new characters would be available for new actors to step into. I really would love to see Disney take a chance on some younger, newer faces. I'm super excited about all the different things they're doing in the company in terms of diversity. There's still a long way to go, obviously, but I'm really, really intrigued to see how they adapt to this world right now. I don't know if it's in production yet or not. Tell me what you're thinking in the comments below. Would you go see this? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Do you want it? Do you not need it? What do you want to see? What don't you want to see? Those are a lot of questions. Let me know how you felt about the first film. If you want to hear my full breakdown of the first film, let me know. I have a lot of feelings about that film, and maybe I'll just do a whole episode just on live action remakes and rank them or something. That'd be really fun. I think that'd be fun. Alright, so anywho, that's everything for today, everything that I know about the Lion King live action film. If I learn anything else, maybe there'll be a part 2. So, just like every other Disney video, you get a Disney fun fact with all of your Disney themed videos. So today's Disney fun fact is that the Lion King was originally going to be called The King of the Jungle, and the stampede scene took 3 years to create. If you could just think about that, I think the scene is actually 6 minutes long, and it took them 3 years to create. That's pretty crazy. I can only imagine what it took for them to draw the stampedes and animate them, and then to have to do all of that work. I don't even know. That's really cool. So anyways, on to the show, to the spotlight. If you couldn't have guessed it, obviously I'm going to choose a song from a Lion King film. The question is which one. So I decided to go with Lion King 2 just because we are talking about a sequel here. If you haven't seen The Lion King 2, I suggest you go watch it, if not for anything but educational purposes, but I think it's quite an enjoyable film. It does have some really fun songs. such as One of Us. But the song that I decided to choose is kind of a double whammy. It's in the movie as well as in the musical, The Lion King. So it's called He Lives in You. The original song was written by Lebo M, and apparently a shorter version that you hear in the song was written by Mark Mancino and Jay Rifkin. So yeah, go give that film a whole watch. The album only has about 8 songs, which I didn't realize until just now, but it's still a pretty good bop, I'd say. And then also, while you're at it, go listen to Lion King 1.5. Also, before I let you guys go, I wanted to let you know that I will be logging all of my show tune spotlights into a playlist, probably on YouTube, just so you can follow along with all the ones I've used, and also so I can keep track of all the ones that I have, just so I don't repeat. But also, I want to make sure that I'm getting as many shows out there as possible so that we can all learn different shows, and there's a lot going online right now, so maybe you'll hear one that you like and you'll go watch it. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be kind.